The fashion industry is a major polluter. It generates tons of waste each year. This waste includes clothes, shoes, and accessories. Fast fashion contributes significantly to this problem. Fast fashion relies on cheap manufacturing. It prioritizes trendy, disposable clothing. This leads to a buy and discard cycle. This cycle is unsustainable and harmful to the planet. Consumers are seeking sustainable alternatives. Clothing rental services offer a solution. These services allow you to rent clothes. You can rent clothes for a fraction of the retail price. Renting clothes reduces waste. It promotes a more circular economy. Rental services offer various styles. They cater to different tastes and occasions. Clothing rental has its advantages and disadvantages. Understanding both sides is crucial. It helps consumers make informed decisions. This video will delve into the pros and cons. We'll explore the environmental benefits. We'll also discuss potential drawbacks. By the end, you'll have a clearer picture. You can decide if clothing rental is right for you. One of the biggest advantages of renting clothes is its impact on textile waste. The fashion industry produces a staggering amount of clothing every year. Much of this clothing ends up in landfills after just a few wears. This contributes to a growing environmental problem. Renting clothes offers a solution to this issue. When you rent clothes, you're not contributing to the demand for new garments. Instead, you're extending the lifespan of existing clothing. This simple act can significantly reduce the amount of textile waste. Minimizing environmental impact. The production of clothing has a significant environmental impact. From the raw materials used to the manufacturing processes involved, every step leaves a footprint. Transportation of garments also contributes to carbon emissions. This is especially true for fast fashion, which relies on global supply chains. Renting clothes helps to minimize this impact. By sharing garments, we reduce the need to produce new ones. This, in turn, reduces the demand for resources and energy. Ultimately, renting clothes supports a more sustainable fashion industry. The life cycle of a rented garment. Let's take a closer look at the life cycle of a rented garment. It starts with the production of the garment, which, as we've discussed, has an environmental impact. However, once the garment is in circulation through a rental service, its impact is minimized. The garment is rented and worn multiple times, extending its lifespan. After each use, the garment is professionally cleaned and maintained by the rental service. This ensures that it's in top condition for the next renter. When the garment eventually reaches the end of its rental life, it can be recycled or repurposed. This circular approach to fashion helps to conserve resources and reduce waste. Embracing a shared wardrobe. Renting clothes encourages a shift away from individual ownership and towards a shared wardrobe. This concept aligns with the principles of a circular economy, where resources are used more efficiently. It also fosters a sense of community and collaboration among renters. Rather than viewing clothing as disposable, renting promotes a more mindful approach to fashion. Imagine having access to a wide variety of clothing without the need to buy and store everything yourself. This is the beauty of a shared wardrobe. It allows you to experiment with different styles and trends without cluttering your closet or breaking the bank. It's a win-win for both your wallet and the environment. Shifting consumer mindsets. For many people, the idea of renting clothes is a new and unfamiliar concept. We're so used to owning our clothes that the thought of wearing something pre-owned might seem strange at first. However, renting clothes represents a shift in consumer mindsets. It challenges the notion that we need to own everything we wear. It's about embracing a more sustainable and conscious approach to fashion. Renting clothes allows us to enjoy the latest trends and styles while minimizing our environmental impact. It's about making choices that align with our values and contribute to a better future. It's about redefining our relationship with fashion. The allure of newness, shifting perspectives. For decades, the fashion industry has thrived on the allure of newness. Constant advertising and rapidly changing trends have conditioned us to crave the latest styles, leading to a cycle of excessive consumption. However, renting clothes challenges this mindset by offering an alternative narrative. It allows us to enjoy the excitement of wearing something new without the associated guilt of contributing to overproduction and waste. Renting encourages us to view fashion as a service rather than a product. Instead of accumulating a wardrobe full of clothes we may only wear a handful of times, we can access a rotating selection of garments tailored to our needs and preferences. This shift in perspective can be liberating, freeing us from the pressures of keeping up with trends and allowing us to focus on expressing our personal style in a more sustainable way. By embracing the concept of shared ownership, we can break free from the cycle of fast fashion and embrace a more conscious and fulfilling approach to consuming clothing. The allure of newness doesn't have to fade. It simply takes on a new meaning when we prioritize quality, sustainability, and thoughtful consumption. Quality over quantity, a paradigm shift in fashion consumption. Fast fashion has normalized a culture of disposable clothing, where garments are often poorly made and intended for short-term use. This focus on quantity over quality has detrimental effects on both the environment and our wallets. Clothing rental services, on the other hand, often prioritize higher quality garments that are designed to last. Because rental companies are invested in the longevity of their inventory, they tend to select well-made pieces from reputable brands. This emphasis on quality ensures that rented clothes can withstand multiple wears and cleanings, extending their lifespan and maximizing their value. By choosing to rent, consumers indirectly support the demand for durable, well-constructed garments, encouraging a shift towards more sustainable production practices within the fashion industry. Furthermore, renting allows individuals to experience the luxury and craftsmanship of high-quality clothing without the hefty price tag that often accompanies such pieces. This accessibility democratizes fashion, making it possible for people to enjoy well-made, stylish clothing without compromising their values or budgets. By embracing quality over quantity, we can make more conscious and impactful choices that benefit both our wardrobes and the planet. Fostering a thoughtful approach to style. Renting clothes encourages a more intentional and thoughtful approach to personal style. Instead of making impulsive purchases based on fleeting trends, renters are more likely to carefully consider each item they select. This mindful approach to consumption extends beyond individual pieces to encompass a broader understanding of one's personal style. By experimenting with different aesthetics and brands through rental services, individuals can refine their tastes and develop a more defined sense of self-expression through clothing. This process of exploration and curation fosters a deeper appreciation for fashion as a form of creative expression, rather than a means of chasing trends. Renting allows individuals to break free from the pressure to constantly acquire new items and instead focus on building a curated wardrobe that reflects their unique personality and values. This shift towards intentionality and thoughtfulness extends beyond our closets, influencing our consumption habits in other areas of life. By embracing a more conscious approach to fashion, we can cultivate a greater sense of mindfulness and intentionality in our everyday choices. The economic benefits of conscious consumerism. While the environmental benefits of renting clothes are significant, the economic advantages are equally compelling. Fast fashion's low prices often entice consumers into spending more than they intend, leading to a cycle of purchases and regret. Renting clothes, on the other hand, offers a more financially sustainable approach to fashion. By paying a recurring fee or renting individual items as needed, individuals can access a wider variety of clothing for a fraction of the cost of purchasing new garments outright. This cost-effectiveness allows individuals to allocate their budget towards other priorities, such as experiences, savings, or investments. Moreover, the rise of conscious consumerism has created a demand for sustainable and ethical alternatives across industries, including fashion. By supporting businesses that prioritize environmental and social responsibility, consumers can contribute to a more equitable and sustainable economy. Renting clothes aligns with this shift towards conscious consumption, allowing individuals to make choices that benefit both their wallets and the planet. As the demand for sustainable options continues to grow, renting clothes is poised to become an increasingly attractive and accessible option for budget-conscious consumers who value quality, ethics, and sustainability. The future of sustainable fashion, a collective effort. Creating a sustainable fashion industry requires a collective effort from designers, brands, consumers, and policymakers. Renting clothes offers a viable alternative to fast fashion. As awareness grows, so will the demand for sustainable alternatives. Rental services can reshape our relationship with fashion. This shift requires innovation and collaboration. Designers must prioritize durability and timelessness. Brands must embrace transparency and accountability. Consumers can support sustainable brands and embrace renting. The future of fashion depends on our collective willingness to innovate and prioritize the planet. By supporting sustainable practices, we can create a stylish and sustainable future. The logistics of clothing rental, transportation, and its impact. While renting clothes offers various environmental benefits, it's essential to consider the logistical aspects and their potential impact. Transportation plays a significant role in the rental process, as garments need to be shipped to and from renters. This transportation, often involving trucks or planes, contributes to carbon emissions and can undermine the sustainability goals of renting. The distance traveled by rented garments is a crucial factor in determining their overall environmental footprint. Rental services are increasingly aware of this challenge and are implementing strategies to mitigate their transportation impact. Some companies utilize electric vehicles or partner with logistics providers committed to reducing emissions. Others optimize delivery routes, consolidating shipments and minimizing the distance traveled. As technology advances and sustainable transportation solutions become more readily available, we can expect to see further improvements in this area. Transparency regarding transportation practices is essential for consumers to make informed decisions about the environmental impact of their rental choices. The quest for the perfect fit, navigating size and style limitations. One of the main drawbacks of renting clothes is the uncertainty surrounding fit and style. Unlike traditional shopping, where you can try on items before purchasing, renting often relies on online measurements and size charts. This can be a hit-or-miss experience, as sizing can vary significantly between brands and even within the same brand's different styles. Finding the perfect fit can be particularly challenging for individuals with body types that fall outside standard sizing conventions. Furthermore, the selection of styles available for rent may not always align with individual preferences or cater to specific occasions. While rental services strive to offer diverse options, there might be limitations in terms of sizes, colors, or styles available at any given time. This can be a significant drawback for individuals seeking specific items for special events or those with unique style preferences. Rental companies are continuously working to expand their inventory and offer more inclusive sizing options, but it remains an ongoing challenge. Utilizing detailed size guides, customer reviews, and virtual styling services can help mitigate some of these challenges and improve the chances of finding well-fitting and stylish garments. The paradox of reuse, addressing overuse and excessive laundering. Clothing rental extends garment lifespan but presents environmental challenges. Frequent washing and dry cleaning consume water and energy. Harsh chemicals release pollutants, posing health risks. Constant rotation leads to wear and tear, shortening lifespan. A multifaceted approach is needed. Implement eco-friendly practices and promote responsible habits. Balance garment lifespan with hygiene and quality. Weighing the costs, subscription fees, and rental charges. Renting clothes can save money, but consider the expenses. Most services require a recurring subscription fee. Fees vary by items per month, garment quality, and rental terms. Some services charge extra for premium or special occasion wear. Evaluate your clothing needs and budget before committing. Compare your monthly clothing spend to rental plans. Renting suits those who frequently update their wardrobe. Consider your needs and spending habits to decide if renting fits your budget. Finding the right balance: convenience, style, and sustainability. The decision of whether to rent or buy clothes ultimately depends on individual priorities, lifestyle, and values. Renting offers a compelling solution for reducing textile waste, exploring different styles, and embracing a more conscious approach to fashion. However, it's essential to weigh these benefits against the potential drawbacks, such as transportation emissions, fit uncertainties, and the environmental impact of laundering. For some, the convenience and flexibility of renting outweigh these concerns. Having a rotating wardrobe with access to the latest trends and styles without the commitment of ownership can be appealing. Others might prioritize finding the perfect fit, owning cherished pieces, or supporting ethical and sustainable brands through direct purchases. Ultimately, there's no one-size-fits-all answer. The key is to make informed decisions that align with your personal needs, values, and lifestyle. If you're considering renting, research different services, compare their offerings, and consider factors like pricing, garment selection, and sustainability practices. By carefully weighing the pros and cons, you can make a choice that reflects your commitment to both personal style and a more sustainable future for the fashion industry. Clothing rental presents a compelling alternative to traditional fashion consumption, offering a pathway towards a more circular and sustainable industry. The environmental benefits are undeniable, from reducing textile waste and minimizing carbon emissions to promoting mindful consumption and challenging the fast fashion cycle. The fashion industry is shifting towards sustainability, transparency, and conscious consumption. Clothing rental is transforming fashion, reducing excess and waste. Technology and consumer demand are driving growth in the clothing rental market. New platforms will offer a range of rental options for various budgets and styles. AI will personalize the rental experience, predicting styles and sizes accurately. Brands embracing sustainability and rental models will thrive in this new era. The future of fashion lies in empowering individuals to make conscious choices that align with their values and lifestyles. Renting clothes is one option for reducing environmental impact. Supporting ethical brands and buying better quality items, extending the lifespan of our clothes through care and repair, and exploring secondhand shopping and clothing swaps. Move away from the disposable mindset of fast fashion. Ask critical questions about our clothes. Who made them? What are they made of? And what happens to them when we no longer need them? Every purchase is a vote for the world we want. The power to create a sustainable future for fashion lies in our hands.